Hello, comrades, and welcome to Prague Industrialized. This will be year 7 of our adventure. Let's see, last year we did manage to handle criminality over here, and we did manage to do a lot of research. We also almost unlocked secret police. But due to all of this building, we did not have that many citizens at the bus platform, and also when we started building the courthouse, prison, police station, and also the orphanage, we remained out of workers to go to the clothing factory. So this year will be more of a chill year because we only have 39,000 rubles remaining, and this is going down to 38 right now. So the only thing we are going to do in this year is to just check some statistics out and also allow the time to pass and build as minimal as possible. So only flats will be focused at the moment. For now, let's check a bit in the economy. Basically, why the clothing factory is so important over here. Let's go a bit to last year. We imported 100 grand of rubles over here. If we're gonna check only the chemicals, it's 13 grand, and only the crops, let's see, 8 grand. So we wasted somewhere around 21,000 rubles on the production. With these 21,000 rubles, we managed to export 40,000, almost 40,000 grand in clothes. So this means we are doubling our money in the imports area. But we cannot double our money if the research is, well, no, sorry, not research. I was just talking parallel. If we don't deliver workers over here for them to actually work. As you can see, the buses are running quite empty at this moment. So let's speed up time and watch them go. By the way, other things. Let's check overlays over here and let's check the interior temperature. This is good. This is meh, but still okay. So we should plant another heating plant around here just to cover these buildings too. But for now, I'm not that worried. And related to water, let's see, water overflow. Don't trust the water pressure in bars over here. It's normal for the pressure to be high the higher the pump is. So for example, because I have the big not pump, sorry, the pipe, because I have a big pipe over here, the water pressure is at maximum. Because I have a small pipe here, the water pressure is low. Water flow is your go-to. As we can see, in terms of water flow at the moment, we're getting 14 cubic meters to 16 cubic meters used per day. The small pipe can hold to 26. Even if we're seeing red sometimes over here, this is still good. As long as I don't see 26 used per day over here, I shouldn't worry that much. Let's check the other things related to, yeah, over here, sewage flow. Sewage has the same exact problem. You see, they are looking as it's red. But if we're gonna check over here, the sewage filling remains almost non-existent. Therefore, we're gonna need to use the sewage consumption. We can see over here that the maximum is 20 cubic meters. And if we're checking the plumbing, the highest one is 75. Well, 20 until 75, we still have room to breathe. Good. With that out of the way, let's just wait for this one to be finished. And in terms of research, although we are speed plowing the researches in here, we might as well turn off the small headquarters, because we do get a lot of workers here. Basically, we got 40 plus 40. That's 80. 80 times 3. Already we are going to 300 and something. 320, I think. Those are workers that are not working in the clothing factory. Yes, I can lower it here. And as a matter of fact, I think I will, because we don't need high-ranking members at the moment. Let's go to 5 at the moment. And just leave a little bit of room for a single party official to teach the kids. Let's see. Come on, how much do I need to... There we go. Okay, research will stall. Teaching the kids will stall out. But at least now we should be seeing a bit more people at the bus station. And already from 10 it jumped to 30. That is perfect. Okay, good. Hopefully we don't reach 0 rubles. Hopefully. If not, we are going to fail the task of not taking any loans. There we go. The production is slowly increasing over here. Let's see, 16. Yeah, we doubled our workers going over there. And what about here? We built enough buildings. Let's just speed up the time. Money is still dropping down, unfortunately. Let's see, what are we importing so much at the moment? Nah, it's looking good. There we go, we got another batch delivered. So this means that this one is working sort of slightly better. Also, I do see here that happiness got increased to 71%. So this does mean that we have better productivity. Let's see by how much we increase the productivity. 73. Okay, so at the beginning in year 3 we did have 50-ish% and now it's 73. A bit more decent. And also before activating the alcohol, I think it was 60-ish. So at least 10% of productivity came from alcohol alone. Let's just closely watch the orphanage, making sure that the criminality is not rising. I don't see them rising. And here it looks like it's all good. Yeah, I will kick back, enjoy a cigarette, and also speed up the game for you guys a bit. See you in a jiffy. Okay, I'm back from the smoking. Seems like profits are still... we are in the green. That's good. Not by much though. Let's see how's the production looking over here. Good. Fabric is looking like it's full and it's actually not progressing. Actually, they are at the same rate. That's good. So for now, I'm still gonna let it run for a little bit longer. And let's see about workers. We don't have any problems with workers. This guy, is he not in range of the pub? Yes, he is in range, but it seems like he's too lazy to go there. I'm just fine with that. And also, how's the school looking over here? It does seem like the classrooms are pretty empty, so let's invite some immigrants from the third world. This should boost up our people and have them study in the classrooms. And this should help with all of it. Let's see, how are we looking at the school? Yeah, there are some free spots, but that's okay from my point of view. Did we manage to increase the number of workers here, though? Yes, by quite a lot. That's great news. I did see 50 workers waiting at a time. Oh, shop out of goods. This guy, meat. Why is that? Not meat, sorry. The food. Yeah, we're gonna get food here. Most likely it's an influx because of the amount of people we've invited. And maybe we're gonna need a second shop. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna see. But for now, it seems like it's all good and dandy. How many workers we have? Low education, 68. Okay, not that bad. And it's going down-ish. Let's see. As for children here, seems still good. But the thing that I didn't take into consideration is that we only have 3 more spots. So it's actually time to build yet another house. Let's have them start constructing over here. And we're gonna lose a little bit more money. Let's see how much. There we go. They should have kickstarted going there. Yeah, they do have range, so... but we only need concrete and gravel at the moment. We should see the incoming trucks soon. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Did I forget to unsuspend this one? Yes, for whatever reason it did not get unsuspended too. So now it should be okay. And we are back at 40k. That is excellent. Here we go. And the workers we had hired are already, half of them are educated, so they are in the workforce itself. What about workers without own flat? Yes, it's growing, perfect. So we're gonna have them also come in here. There we go. The housing really is sped up on construction. We just need, I think, the last things. Yeah, bricks and steel. It should be soon delivered. There we go. Actually not. We're gonna also have another one related to only steel and boards. Here we go, yet another house done. Now, when it comes to tourism, basically I would really prefer to place my tourism somewhere around here, together with a travel to the church if necessary. And somewhere around here we're gonna kickstart testing out all of the services to be very far away from the hotel area. Basically, we're gonna test it on tourists firstly and afterwards on our own citizens. But for now, for tourism to properly work, I'm gonna build a bridge up to here. So we are going to need to grab a gravel road. Let's grab it from here and come up until here. Good. It's a bit skewed, that is perfectly fine. And now we're gonna need a bridge. Let's see, I really want a bridge that is cheap to build, and the cheapest one, I think it will be brick bridge. They're gonna have a lot of time to build it, but at least we don't spend steel at all. And also, yes, again, we're gonna need to rebuild it in the far future because ships won't be able to cross into the Soviet part. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. Ships won't come in the first 50 to 60 years anyway. And let's allow them to get all of the resources over there. Gravel-wise at least. And it does seem like the cash is increasing, so it's perfectly fine. We are starting. And in parallel, while they are building this, we're also going to need a technical university in order to be able to teach our kids. I'm still slightly afraid of the 50-ton steel requirement, because let's see how much that would cost. Steel, where are you? Here. 153, let's see. 153 times 50. 7.5 grand. Okay, it's pretty cheap. I think it's because we were lucky with the dips that we had in ore prices, because this should mimic the coal and iron ore. Yes, they are mimicking. Let's also check coal. As you can see, there are spikes. Perfect. Then that means we're gonna lose around 10 grand-ish for the technical university. So let's plonk it down somewhere around here. Leaving actually no, we don't need to leave space since the garbage container over there should be able to handle it. And we're gonna have just a single gravel road for now connecting over here. Good. Let's also mark with low priority here and low priority on the bridge. There we go. Perfect. How's our housing situation? Decent. Can they reach it? No, so they will not be able to reach this alcohol kiosk. Therefore, we are gonna need a new one somewhere around here plonked. Or just leave those guys without alcohol. Which I don't quite want to do. Let's actually get another alcohol kiosk. And build it somewhere around here. As we can see, there's no water income or stuff like that here. So we are going to need to be slightly careful with that. Because we're also needing that part. Good. Does this guy have water? No, no water connection, only sewage connection. So at the moment, the water is being delivered by our technical services, and it's quite visible because we are missing the water tanks. Therefore, let's migrate a water around here. Let's see. If we're gonna put water here, it will be able to also cover that part. And I want to make sure that it is connectable. Around here should be fine. Have a mud road, we don't need anything fancy here. There we go. And then have a small pipe connection coming from this side to over here. Direct connection is not yet possible, but we can make it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Apart from water, we're also gonna need sewage. So a sewage tank, where is the sewage connection? Here. So a sewage tank going into this direction should be fine. And also making sure that the sewage pipe is connectable. It is. Perfect. And let's put the road over here too. Good. How's the housing looking like? Half full. That's okay. Are we having more workers than we can grab? It does seem like it though. That's good. Oh, and also we are going to need that heat water pipe. Let's see, can we make it here? Let's test it out and see. If not, I'm gonna place it somewhere around here instead. Just so it's more in the middle of things. And why not zigzag it a bit? There we go. And let's connect this to over here. If we allow it. Let's see if we're gonna pull it until here. Nope, not quite. There we go. Okay, good. So this should be able to handle. It's good that our economy is stabilized now, and we are just fluctuating at 40k. Just need to be careful. We are very close in the danger zone. Basically, if it runs down to 0 rubles, the biggest problem that I'll have is the fact that they won't be able to import power. And if there's no power, everyone dies. How's the building over here looking like? 81. Okay, we can still wait a little bit longer until we're gonna grab another one. Did I accidentally forget? Yes, I did forget over here a footpath. They did not bring the resources yet, so I can just cancel it directly and place it as a mud road. There we go. And let's see the percentages here. 65. Okay, good. So this one, once it's connected, we should be fine. I do feel like the frequency is alright, but the amount of workers waiting is a bit too huge, so we're gonna need new buses. Let's see, how expensive is a bus to buy? Yeah, 2 grand. Okay, let's buy 2 more just to place it over here. The line length for them is still 300, so 6 buses should suffice. But due to the low amount of passengers they can pick up, this can cause hiccups. Come on guys, where are you? There we go, you're coming through this way. Good, let's get this. There we go. Perfect, and it seems like the water problem should be fixed now. And also the sewage should be fine. How's the citizens looking like? Good, but they are full, so we're gonna have citizens without no, there's still some space over here, but these guys are only educated citizens. So let's start the construction here too. There we go, and leave that at that at the moment. Oof. Cash is really going down the drain right now. And we are still expected to go down the drain even more. $25K at the moment. At least the building is quite fast. Let's see, where was this message? Ah, here. Okay, that I don't care that much. These guys are waiting there because are they filled with stuff or are they busy? Let's see. No, it's just the gravel ones. Oh, okay, good. Actually, don't we have any further open holes around here? Not quite. Just some covered holes. Let's see, we do have some old roofs, so I think I'm gonna move this one here since we don't need it anymore. And also this one. And move this one here. Good. Now this should help a bit. Actually, roads we don't need, and neither footpaths, because we don't have dumpers. We do have some old boards, which also I'm just gonna... Nope, not scrap the vehicle. Scrap the boards here. And call it home a bit. There we go, so he can go pick up bricks and other stuff. And he managed to finish the research here. And education. Woo, the number of educated workers went down quite a bit. So we are gonna need to increase it over here. Let's do 15 instead. And have a little bit less workers at the research, just so we get the students back up and running. And why are you yet again out of food? You guys, what do you guys need to do? Only the repair station. Let's also have you guys deliver food. And here and here. Good. So this should fix our food shortages for a bit. And let's make it unload to 60%. Let's see, maybe it's because the vehicles are already coming here. Please tell me they are incoming. Let's check all related vehicles. Yes, he is coming. Very slow, but he is. People will be pissed because we don't have food over here. There we go. And shop is yet again out of food. Oh, this is quite bad at the moment. Why aren't they delivering the food though? They should be delivering the food. Wait, why? What the hell? Do you remember setting them? There we go. Let's see if now this did the trick. It does seem like it did the trick. Okay, and 15 here too. Concrete. Basically, I want to research concrete and afterwards Soviet functionalism, because afterwards we can start building the first hotel. What I dislike is the fact that people did not have food for a lengthy period of time. This might have caused some issues, but let's see, walking distance, how are we looking in terms of that? Not that many, but we should be fine. This is still going fine, still okay. Oh shit, we forgot to lower this one. Let's go to 5 for now, or 6, and with notification. Good. How's the worker productivity? Still at 71%, although we did fuck up food. And this is an early sign we need to prepare an actual delivery office over here. Let's just check the format a bit so I know I will have enough room. So this 5.1 will barely fit over here. We're gonna need to place it a bit more down the road. Let's see, around here, nope. Here would be a great idea, but we have the footpath, maybe here. But if we're gonna do that, we might as well go with a bigger one. Something like this should be fine. And basically move all of the area, all of the deliveries here. For now, at least. But let's just focus on getting back to 40,000 rubles. And that would be a problem for next year, actually. Okay, yeah, this year was pretty fast. We just need to play very carefully in regards to profits, because if I'm gonna check last year, we lost the 22k, which we kind of started with it. Hopefully that won't impact the game that much. Stay tuned to episode 8 when it will be released. It will be extremely interesting how we're gonna handle such low amounts of cash. Well, until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for my channel supporters, and I'm the Honey Badger, and I'm out.